leaking transmission cooler lines. It's a 62 TE transmission for the Dodge Grand Caravan. I'm gonna replace them today. They're leaking pretty good. Go ahead and remove this metal bracket right here. And take out these 10 mils and then slide it up out of your way. Just like so. Here is 2 plastic clips you got to remove also. Two in the middle. Okay. Wiggle it out. Make sure you don't hit nothing crazy. Now your hood latch cable is still going to be hooked up right there. So just kind of line this out of the way as best as you can. It's out of your way because you need access to the other end of the lines that are on the cooler, the radiator right there. So you want to note top and bottom there's gray and black, and left and right on the transmission right here. Gray on top, black on bottom, and they come on the transmission side. Black on the left, gray on the right. So you want to note those so you hook up your lines correctly. Another word of advice also is before you install your new parts, if you can, compare it to the original one. Make sure they're the same length, size, angles, because you don't want to pull all this apart and then have the wrong part for what you are doing to install. So you're going to have to pop off the clip retaining covers on all 4 ends. You could take finger, little pry bar, screwdriver, or you can, because there's little metal spring clips in here that you're gonna have to pull out. See, focus, there you go, right there. And you gotta be careful not to lose those. You can grab a pick, get in there, or the proper line tool you stick in there and pull the clip out, but you cannot lose these clips. So do this on all 4 ends. I couldn't really demonstrate with one hand, but so I popped up the clip right there. That's it. I used a pick. And what I'm gonna do, come with a pair of new nose pliers. Hopefully this works without losing that clip. Grab onto it and wiggle it out. Don't lose these. Let's see. I have the top one out. Now, in order to get the lines out, you just give them a little wiggle and they will slide out. Pretty straightforward. See? And another tip too, this doesn't just go along with transmission repairs, it goes along with engine oil repairs, coolant repairs. If you can, if possible, try not to have too much cross-contamination, dirt, debris, you know, stuff getting into the fluid of the component. So spray off the extra dirt and stuff with brake clean and air if you can. Try to keep it as clean as possible because you don't want any cross-contamination. It could possibly lead to some issues down the road, you know, just like you don't cut your chicken with the vegetables, you know, you don't want that salmonella. Not really saying it's the same thing, but you get what I'm saying. All right, I got these lines out, so I'm gonna go ahead and give a wiggle. Let's just pop up easy. Now, let's come over here, guide them out to the top here. You know, there's nothing else you have to unbolt or undo. Come out. Oop, trying to fluid all over the floor. Bam. Yep, look at all that fluid. Now, when you're done with the spray, you're definitely gonna have to check your transmission fluid to compensate for what you lost. That is still really good, clean fluid, actually. So, But yeah, you know, reverse procedure. So before you install your lines, take your clips and reinstall them in all 4 of the ports before you install the lines. So get these in, and you just push the line on and it snaps in and it's locked into place and you're good. So go ahead and take all 4. I recommend getting a little magnetic tray. Keep track of all of them if you can so you don't lose them. But yeah, snap these in right there. That's snapped in there good. All 3 are on there. Little tug. Collar. Now I know I didn't show much of an install, but it's really straightforward. Just slide the lines back in and where you pull them out at. Push them in till that you hear a snap, and then slide the retaining cover back over the snap rings that go in the trans cooler lines. And you do that on all 4, you know. And then before you push these in, I like to triple check. Make sure you can see the little ears of the snap rings around it, all 3 of them, okay? You can't really see it, but just get your eyeballs in there and take a good gander, and you'll hear the snap. Just double check, and then pop these covers back on, okay? You know, give them a little tug, make sure they don't come out, you know, all snapped in. All right, so after you get it all together, you're gonna want to make sure you have the correct amount of transmission fluid in your transmission. So whether, I know there's a scale, there's no dipstick on these transmissions, it says dealer use only. I have a homemade one and a scan tool that I can check the transmission temperature and follow the scale on it. But make sure that if you don't know how to do it, take it to your dealer or find someone who knows how, or find another video on how to do that. I'm not going to do that in this one. But after you get it all together, make sure there's no leaks, top off fluid, and you're ready to roll. Thank you. Have a good day.